Now it went back to... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Since you guys kind of saw the picture anyways, I zoomed in on it so you can't see. But can you guys guess what game this is from just the screen that I'm showing you? Probably, you can't probably take a guess, but this is Battlefield 4. I had a friend of mine on Skype that sent me these pictures. Murdoc's in the background. This is the person that helped me out get
Yeah.
fraps up and running. And I shared it with him because I know he probably plays, COD and everything. And I wanted somebody's second opinion. Now, I'm going to zoom out on this picture, and you guys are probably going to be like, how the hell is this even possible? Now, I'm on the
Even
picture.
I
I'm
don't
on the
know.
picture with the couches in the background and the long hallway. All right, this is Battlefield 4, Murdoc. Remember how we were talking about this last night? How the hell is this possible to get this helicopter inside of this building?
If this were real, you can't do it. In Call of Duty, it looks like you cannot do it.
Exactly.
And the window's so fucking small. No. It's just no.
This game is supposed to be like the most realistic game out there. I mean, I've played Battlefield before, and you die 2 seconds. As soon as you get shot, you just die. There is no life bar. There is no, oh, I get, I have a perk to where I have a vest on and it protects me. No, you just die.
Yeah, it's probably more realistic anyway.
Yeah, but from what I've asked my friend, because I asked him last night before I got off, I said, how is this possible? He said, okay, well, what happened for these helicopters to be able to get inside these buildings? Him and a friend went into a game, and you know how it says 4 people needed to ready? So it only has 2 people. So there was only 2 people in the game. What his friend did is he took C4 to a side of a building where there's just plain glass. And he blew it up in C4 enough times to actually blow out the metal that holds the glass in place. So apparently you can actually blow those pieces of metal. You know how in the Battlefield 3 it had like those long stained glass windows and they had the metal in between them? And you couldn't...
I saw some, yeah.
Yeah, but I could never get a car through there because, you could never go through them because you can never destroy them. Apparently now you can destroy them in Battlefield 4.
Okay, destroying it, logical. Getting a helicopter through that said destroyed area, not so much, because the framework that you have in that building would have made it, like, topple over.
No, not really. If you level it out just right to where you just hover inside there, you can't really... You can't really mess it. It's kind of like GTA. You ever play GTA and flying in between the buildings?
Oh, yeah.
It's not that hard
Yeah.
once you get the hang of the controls for the helicopter. Battlefield 4 has only been out for a few... how long now? Maybe a month or so?
I give it about month and a half.
Yeah, month and a half. Alright, I'm going to move on to another picture. If the video stops, I'm going to restart the video. Let's see if it works. Okay, this is the same thing, same game, same map, I think. I'm not completely sure. We're looking at the picture of the lobby, the little tiny door, and he has a pistol out, just so you know.
Yeah,
now I can see the door there, and I'm looking at the blades, and I'm looking at the door, and I'm like, how does this go through this?
That's only worse. That's only worse with how.
And you can clearly see behind the helicopter there's a pile of rubble. Now, could that be the rubble from what's in back of him? From the plane windows that are in back of him, or a wall maybe?
Now I can tell you the tail end will fit, but that's it.
Yeah, through that door anyways.
The helicopter top would have clipped off and possibly very more likely exploded.
Yeah.
Not go through the building with
I like the graphics in the game are really nice. Like if I zoom in on the wall, it doesn't get pixelated for a little while.
Yeah.
It's really nicely done graphics. But still, why is this inside the building?
Because it's FPS logic.
All right, now we have him. He's got an HJ Little Bird, You can clearly see it's on PlayStation because it has the little square. We're looking at the lobby one where it's like an actual lobby. And this one you can clearly see he blew out the window and drove it in there and flew it inside there. My question is why wouldn't they stop the vehicles from going in there? I mean, especially a helicopter, because you can just fly a helicopter in there, tip that thing sideways. If it's so realistic, you can tip that helicopter sideways and just hover there and tip it sideways and just hit somebody with the blades and kill them. And get a vehicle kill out of it. I mean, from my understanding, when I played Battlefield 3, I was hit by helicopter blades all the time. Because what I would do is I would just go in the jets, and I would parachute down to where there was a snipe spot where you couldn't get up by a ladder because the ladder had been blown out by a tank. Apparently you can blow out the ladders by the tank. Don't ask me why that's possible. Usually some of the when I played, one of the maps I played, the wall where the ladder was to go up and down on the roof, that wall you could sit there and pound and ground and shoot the wall as many times as you want. That wall just would not be destroyed. It was just like an invincible wall with a ladder on it.
That's because you weren't. Well, I mean, technically you are like.
But the whole other part of the building could be destroyed. That's like all 4 walls, but that one wall could be blown out.
Yeah, that's called the shittiest logic I've seen.
Yes. But at least in this one, you can see that, he blew out the window and then threw it in there. But I still don't get...
There's some plausibility, but there's still some... This is witchcraft.
Yeah. Now we're looking at the other one. He's still got a pistol out, but he's got his friend in there with him, and it's sitting inside of a square room with a pillar in front of him. It's got a little bit of rubble in front of the... Alright. Me and him are on 2 different computers, so, we're on Steam because, Skype didn't want to work correctly for us, so we got it on Steam instead.
It's called technical difficulties. Yay!
Yeah. Well,
all the technical difficulties.
It's in this... I mean, I could see the helicopter fitting in this room because there's enough room for it to go up and down, left and right, because it's big enough.
I'm trying to find the fucking window he got into.
He probably got it into the window that to the right of him or in back of him, because he didn't show anything but this to me. This is what he showed to me, and I was like, "You're shitting me! Come on, dude, really?"
It just looks so stupid.
Yeah, the match hasn't even started. It's just him and his friend. I guess either that's him and his friend, or that's him and just randomly. And it's surprising to see a game in Battlefield 4 not full of players.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a new game or some shit. It's like,
it's new.
Like everybody's swarming.
COD Ghost, I swear to God, COD Ghost and GTA right now probably have the most players playing it, because GTA Online is so much fun. You're able to interact with a world with other players. You can do heists. You can rob liquor stores. I mean, they've even implemented the fact that you can when you rob a liquor store and you're on microphone in world, if you yell at the cashier, you get more money. He actually tells you to calm down.
Yeah. Hey, can you hold on a second? I got a call real quick.
Really?
I mean, you could... Yeah, I could tell her to hold on a minute.
Yeah. I'm just going to move on to the next picture, the one with the helicopter standing upright.
Yeah, alright. Oh, it's that vertical one that's like...
Yeah, well, no, I'm waiting for you to get done with your call. If
I don't have to. I'm texting it's my aunt. I'll call her in a minute.
Yeah. Alright, so this one we see that there's 3 people in the game. And there's 2 people in his squad. Now, I don't know these people. The only person I know is the person with the gun in their hand. And I haven't heard his voice. I haven't talked to him. He just was in a chat room that I happened to be in, and he dropped these pictures. And I'm an FPS fan, so I was like, this has got to be dealt with. This has got to be posted somewhere. Now, this helicopter being straight upright like this up against a sign, it's stuck there. From what I asked him, I said, how the hell is that helicopter straight up like that with that camo and everything? And straight up like, oh, it's stuck on the sign. It's glitched out. It can't, the They literally jumped out of the helicopter, walked across the sign, and tried to, push the helicopter off the sign, but it was stuck there. So throughout the whole match, it was stuck there. And I was like, you're kidding me. It's fucking stupid.
You know, when I hear the story behind these,
What?
it's just like, no, behind each picture, it's just like, what the fuck are they doing?
I like the gun. I like the gun in this
out.
picture. I happen to like LMGs sometimes. It depends on what LMG it is, but all the attachments he's got on this thing, he's got the laser sight, the box of ammo, and I think that's an infrared scope actually, because I don't think that's an actual scope. I think it's an infrared. He must have been really going hardcore on that gun to get the infrared on it. Usually LMGs are good from a distance if you have the infrared, because you can spot people from far away with that. And that's what I did in Black Ops 2. I got my, what was it? My Scar leveled up twice, and I had the infrared on it.
Oh.
And I would just sit there in the corner on one of the cap points, and I would just go into that infrared and wait for people to run by, and I would see the white shadow of them, and I would just and they would just die. And they're like, where is this guy camping? Yeah, but that's all the pictures I wanted to show. He wanted to talk about it, so I said to him, what, last night I said to him, let's make a video together, and I'll hand this video over to him. He'll probably upload it to his YouTube, and I'll upload it to mine. So.
Yeah. This is what you call what the fuck is happening. That's what I think this is. Just essentially, what the fuck did you do to do this shit correctly like that?
Alright. I'm gonna end this video. Thank you for watching it. If you're Black Ops 2 or Black Ops Ghost or a Call of Duty thing,
please put your opinions, because you fucking don't know what's going on either.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me what you want, what you think of this, and I'll take screen caps of the comments, and I'll do a little, thing of it. So let us